Hello, hi, welcome everybody to the Wheelhouse. Um, so yeah, I've broken my foot. Now, we have a big story behind that, and I will say, it happened right after last stream on like my main channel, the Meme Maker stream. It happened that night of. Also, hello, welcome to the stream, everybody. I am, if you cannot tell in the background, those are crutches. um, I also have a really weird setup. Let me actually take a picture of my foot setup at the moment. Because if you don't know, with the broken leg, you have to keep your foot up. Or like blood will rush to your foot and it'll make it hurt. So, what I have to do is I have like a bucket at the corner of my desk and I have to put my foot up on it. Just so, and I have to do that the whole time I'm at my desk. It's not the most comfortable, but I'm making it work. It's working. Also, hello, Mind Magic. Welcome everyone to the stream. And yes, I am okay. I am not dying. This will not be the last stream ever, even though, I don't know, it's a sign. I come back to streaming and I break my leg the same day. I don't know how that happens. Anyways, while I am talking about this today, I do have a little game. It was originally going to be American Truck Simulator. Because, you know, that's if you're wondering, that is the main game that is I do on the Wheelhouse. But I thought I'd change it up today because I don't do this one that much. We're doing Euro Truck Simulator. The reason I don't play this one is because I'm not as far in it. So how Truck Simulator works is the more like higher level you are, like the longer road trips you can do. And I like just doing a long road trip and not just having to keep stopping and starting, stopping and starting. I'd rather just keep go. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna play Euro Truck Simulator today. Well, I talk about, what the fuck happened to me. How the heck I did this. How did I manage to break my foot? I'll tell you right now, it was not in a cool way, which sucks. So, first of all, I have a step in Paris where we will be taking a trip to, where are we taking a trip to? Okay. I don't know. Hold on. This will tell me. Germany? Are we going to Germany? I think we might be going to Germany. I don't know. But right now we're in France, Paris. Paris, France. And I almost just crashed. Stupid ass European car. Anyways. It's, so yes, I broke my leg the night of the last stream. So what happened is I went downstairs and you know I was hungry, you know, I like did a stream, you know, I worked up an appetite. I just wanted a little snack and I have socks on. Just so you know, I was wearing socks around my house, which I think I did it because I was like cold. I was a little bit cold in my house. I'm like, okay, put some socks on. So to give you a vision of what my kitchen looks like, it's hard floors. It's like, I don't know the exact material, but it's hard floors. So if you'd wore socks on hard floors, you know what I'm talking about. The floors are very slippery with socks. Okay, so let's understand that first. Also, I have 4 cats, 4 of them. So there's always cats everywhere. So pretty much, I didn't see where my cat was. The cat comes from the kitchen and starts full sprinting. If you have cats, you know that they just sometimes go crazy. Okay, fucking wait for these people. They go crazy. Sometimes they'll just full on sprint. Oh, they're waiting for me. It's probably because I'm kind of out on the road, but I will take the turn. So cat comes full sprinting. I'm like, oh shit, I don't want him to run into me. So I kind of like jump to the side, or like, you know, like a normal person. I told the story very wrong, and friends. I said I was scared of the cat. I'm gonna kill that now. That was not the right thing I should have said. I was not necessarily scared. I was just moving out of the way. Just moving out of the way, cat. Anyways, I jump, pretend this is my foot and this is the floor, landed like on the side of my foot, and the loud crack fell back to the floor. I'm like, ah, fuck. Okay, well that kind of hurt. But like, I've done stupid shit like that before. I'm like, okay, whatever. I just really banged up my foot here. So let's just, let's walk it off, So I got up and I'm like, all right, well, time to go back upstairs. So I started walking on the second floor. I'm like, oh, fuck, it's still really hurting. Okay, I should probably like, like wobble or something, like hop, try not to put much weight on it. So I do that. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go to bed and it'll be fine. It'll go away. It just needs some time to kind of like chill out. So, I do that, and like 10 minutes pass. I'm like, fuck, it's still at the exact same pain level as it was. So like, call my mom. She looks at it. It's like really badly bruised up. I'm not gonna show. I'm not showing pictures of my feet on the internet, but it looked pretty bad. It was like pink and purple-ish. Right now it's yellow. Like almost my whole foot is yellow, which is scary. But anyways, it's banged up. But at this point, I didn't know it was like broken out. I'm like, oh fuck, like it's probably broken now. I probably did something to it. So pretty much just put an ice pack on it. I took some ibuprofen. Just fucking went to sleep. I'm like, it's late. I think it was around 9 o'clock here, or 9 or like 10 when I broke it. So I was like, I don't know. I'm just gonna rest. And then next morning we'll go to urgent care. So we go to urgent care in the morning, and like, okay, well, it can either be two things. You either sprained your foot pretty badly and just bruised it up a little bit, or you broke your foot. We don't know which one yet, but we have to take an x-ray. I'm like, okay, sounds good. So I go take an x-ray. X-ray is fucking, they kept just grabbing my foot and just moving. Like, dude, I can move it, please. You're just hurting my foot more. So anyways, get x-rays. They'll look at them and like, okay, yeah, you broke your foot. You got two breaks. 2 breaks in the foot. I forgot the exact word, but 2 breaks in the foot. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. So pretty much what happened is, I think my ankle got like a little bit of a chip off, and that's like the more minor one. So my ankle should be fine. It was mostly about my baby toe, So pretty much what happened is like this part of it completely like just broke off. I can still move the toe, but like I hit it good. So that shit's just gone. So I'm like, okay, so now we need to go to actual doctor and figure out what I need. So they gave me a big walking boot. If you look in the thumbnail, walking boot. That's what I have to pretty much wear. Honestly, as much as possible. If I'm walking around, I'm doing stuff, especially if I'm sitting at my desk, I put it on. But if I'm in like bed, I'll take it off and just rest on a pillow. But so I don't actually have a cast, which is nice. It's just this walking boot. And then obviously they gave me crutches too, which, by the way, for people who do not think I'm 5'10", those crutches are for people who are 5'10", and they work perfectly good for me. I told them I'm 5'10", so there you go. Confirmed height, I'm 5'10". I don't want to hear any other shit that I am shorter than 5'10". Okay, cool. So yeah, we go there. They're like, oh, okay, well, we didn't really go to x-rays of your ankle, so got x-rays of my ankle. And they're like, okay, yeah, ankles are pretty minor. I don't think there's really much to worry about. Nothing was kind of out of alignment. Everything's still lined up good. I even checked. I went to today, so about like a week later, still everything's lined up. I've been taking good care of it. I've been pretty careful with it. So, like, okay, you don't need surgery, which is a good thing. If I fuck up my foot while it's in this state, especially these beginning weeks, I might need it. So I am being extremely careful. That's why I am like making sure I keep this fucking boot on all the time. Because if I do get surgery, that's gonna suck a lot more. So, anyways, I'm now at home. I have a broken foot, and it's definitely, it sucks a little bit. It's not gonna lie, it does suck a little bit, but it's definitely not the end of the world. I remember in a previous stream I said I might get a job this summer just to get some money. I in fact did get a job. I got a job. It pays a little bit over minimum wage. I'm like, okay, cool, awesome. I just need to like turn in my work permit so I could actually work there. And the hours are good too. They're pretty much night hours. So I don't work almost every day, but shifts don't start until like 7. So I could very easily balance it with YouTube. Like, okay, perfect. This is like the perfect job. Like, I want a job that doesn't interrupt me from YouTube, but also I can still get a positive cash flow in. Because, you know, I want to do some cool stuff this summer. Well, I'm not going to say exactly where I got this job, but the job requires a lot of standing, standing the whole entire shift and walking around. And I can't really stand. I think I'm getting better at it, but, like, I can't stand. And I also have to keep my foot up or it will hurt like hell. So, I had to quit my job. Well, I was technically gonna be employed, but because I didn't turn my work permit, I technically wasn't officially employed yet. So, no matter what, I didn't get the job. Well, I quit the job. So, I will be here for the rest of the summer. If you're wondering how long this is gonna stay on for, 6 weeks. So it's been a week, so 5-ish more weeks I'll have this thing on for. Now, this is a good and a bad thing. I was also supposed to get my driver's license this summer. And the foot I broke is my right foot, which, in fact, is the foot you need to drive with. If it was my left foot, I think I would actually still be able to drive. I'm not sure for a fact, but I'm pretty sure I would be able to. With my right foot, no. No, I cannot drive. So, that sucks. You know, I was going to get my license pretty early this summer, so no driving. So yeah, I've been kind of taking these past few days, kind of adapting to my new life for the next few weeks. I had Matt actually come over, and he gave me like a little like knee scooter. So because crutches are a pain in the ass. I don't know if you guys have ever used crutches, but pretty much how you walk is you have to lift yourself up every single time you walk. Like your whole entire body. That's how crutches work. Like with both your arms. Because I can't walk on this foot. I mean, I think if my pain tolerance allows it, I could, but I am driving right now. Listen, I'm multitasking. Also, dude, I should get the pedal thing and practice driving with my boot, like the pedal and like steering wheel thing, and then I'm actually driving. See, that's cool. Then if I can pass this, then I'll just get in a real car and drive. I'm like, look, I did it in Truck Simulator. It's fine. I can do it in real life. But yeah, crutches suck. They hurt a lot after a while, and they take a while to get used to. Stairs are fucking hell. I have to hop up and down stairs. I have to hop everywhere. With the new knee scooter, I can actually scoot. So that's pretty nice. We're also looking into getting me a wheelchair too, possibly because I just don't want it necessarily to completely destroy my summer plans. Because like I think I'm planning to go to like a theme park or like Disneyland, something like that again this summer, and I need a wheelchair for that. Or just like other like occasions where I need to hang out with my friends, I need a wheelchair. I mean, the knee scooter can get me pretty well, but also does still put a lot of weight on my left leg. Like, dude, my left leg's gonna be fucking swole, like, after this shit. Like, holy shit, I had thought about actually getting a gym membership. I decided against it, before my surgery, before I broke my leg, because I'm like, I gotta get on the YouTube grind. I don't think it's necessarily worth it. But I'm getting a workout from freaking lifting myself up every day, everywhere, and hopping on one leg. So that's fun. So yeah, with struggles with living with this, yeah, I have to keep my foot up all the time. hop on one leg. Pretty much, I can't really make food anymore. I mean, I think I could try if I have like a rolling chair downstairs, so I could technically just roll around the kitchen while just scooting myself in the chair. But fucking, I can't take showers anymore too, and that fucking sucks. I have to take a bath every single night. And baths are fine, but I have not taken a bath since I was fucking young, really, really young. And having to like take a bath now, I was like, oh shit, this sucks. Cause, I mean, I think I have a pretty normal sized bathtub, but also I have to hop into it. Well, not hop, I actually have to stand on my broken foot for a little bit to just get in the bathtub. Bro, can these guys let me through? Hey, no. It is my turn to go. What the heck, man? Anyways. Well, what happened here, actually? Hold on. It's too stupid, Eddie broke. Yeah, I'm definitely, I wanted to take it slow before I, like, continue the YouTube grind. Yesterday, I believe, yesterday or the day before, I forgot which day. I've been losing track of days. It's summer. That's just what happens. I've started back on the video. I am hoping to get, I think there's a chance I can get out this week, like at the end of this week. If not, I should be able to get out early next week. But I think the leg was a good thing. I'm not really looking at it like, okay, I've been saying a lot of negative stuff, but I think overall it is gonna be a positive thing, because one, my family can't really force me anywhere. If you remember last summer's, even the last summer I went to fucking Colombia and I was gone for a month in like Mexico and all that shit, you know, and I was so frustrated because I couldn't work on YouTube. So I'm like, dude, come on. Now I'm not forced to stay home. I can, if I really push myself, I can do stuff, but my family can't push me to do stuff, and I'm not traveling, I'm not working. I will be hanging out with friends here and there, but that really won't affect much. So I'm really gaming, and I think this really is the YouTube summer. I am like ready to fully commit. I think I have been having some motivation issues recently just to get some of this shit done, but I am getting there. I'm getting back into the mindset of YouTube and my work ethic, because I realized like this year has not been a YouTube year so far, and that's not on purpose. I really tried, but school was like, nope. But you're seeing some of the school content on the Wheelhouse on this channel, which hope you guys are enjoying. Frame by frames, I have one more on the way, and then I think the next one I'm gonna do either, depending on when I get this video out. Because if I don't get this video out this week, then I'm gonna post the short film this weekend that me and Christopher worked on, or I'm gonna post the last frame by frame I have. So we'll see. He has motivation issues. Quick, motivate him. No. It's mostly procrastination. I honestly need to look it up, like go to a doctor and figure it out, because I think I do have some sort of, I mean, I'm not saying this for certain. I'm not saying I'm having this. I'm gonna make this disclaimer right now, but I believe I have some weird mental thing where I have a hard time focusing. Whether, I'm not gonna say what I think it is. I have no idea what it would even be. But I feel like I have something in my brain. Like, I want to work on this stuff and I want to do it. I really want to get the video out. But also, when I'm there in that moment, I'm like, fuck, man, I don't want to record. I don't want to record right now, or I don't want to edit. Like, but I do. So it's really weird. It's just, I can't focus on it. Or like, I get distracted by like Twitter or like YouTube or like other stuff. I'm like, man. And I'm like, on my leg, like, oh, well, maybe. Now I'm using my leg as an excuse, like, oh, I should go rest in my bed. I'm like, what? No, I'm just resting it here. It doesn't make that much of a difference. It's not hurting. It's fine. Just work on the damn video. And I've also been getting addicted to video games, and then when my friends are playing them, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to play that video game right now. That sounds fun. I'm like, no, lock in. I can't play the video game right now. I can't do it. I gotta work on this. So you know, there's been a lot of things that I've been having to, you know, focus on, because I have the time. I don't have that excuse anymore. I'm like, oh, sorry guys, I don't have time right now to work on it. I'm sorry. I have time, and I don't need a break from anything. I took my break from my leg. You know, I've adapted so far how I can do YouTube. I know I can do. I'm streaming right now with a broken leg. I'm doing it. You know, I gotta like lock it. Okay, what are you doing? You yellow, go, dude. So this is why I don't play Euro Truck Simulator. People don't know how to drive. Where are we right now? I think. Where are we actually? Okay. If anyone knows where this is, let me know. Is there a way I can? Can I see it and like? Oh wait, it says right here. I'm still in Paris. I'm still in Paris. Or in France. I'm not necessarily in Paris. But yeah, so I've been dealing with that. Did I not? Okay. What the flip was that? Okay. So yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. Kind of having a day up. This is actually the first time I've ever broken a bone in my body. What is this guy doing? Okay. This is the first time I've ever broken a bone in my body, and I now know what it feels like. I will say it wasn't the worst pain ever. That's why I didn't think it was a broken bone at first. I'm like, oh, okay. Like nothing got moved to the point where like I need surgery or like something to even like move it a little bit. I just cracked it. So you know that's fun, and my foot is footing. Crimpy, you have European subscribers. Watch what you're saying. But okay. How about the French? The French can't fucking drive. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. Can French people drive? I'm not. I mean, I've been to France. They drove okay. I have no complaints. I think we didn't really. We took the subway a lot actually when we went to Paris. Next rest stop in 5 hours. Okay. Where do we sleep? So we have to worry about these things. That's an hour away. I think I can reach there before I need to sleep, right? Ooh. No, I cannot. Okay, so I do need to sleep here. Okay, I'll sleep here then. Anyways, yeah. So, dealing with that. But we've been chilling. I know what the next video is also going to be, and I think I am actually going to try to make a bit out of my broken leg if I can. I don't know how I'm going to frame it yet, but I think there's some way I'd be able to. So yeah, it's going to be a fun summer. I just need to make sure I find a way where I can stay on the grind of doing the YouTube. Because I really want to make progress and show progress and show my parents like, hey, look, see, it can be job, trust. So that's my main goal. Trying very much, you know, make some cool videos, make some videos that you guys will enjoy, that are I enjoy. That's the main thing I'm necessarily worrying about at the moment. Cause hey, you know what? How many more months have we got until I'm fucking 18? I mean, we can even do days. Here, someone do the math. My birthday is in September 16th. And it is currently, June 6th. No, June 12th. What the frick, man? I can't read dates. So, yeah. You need a rebrand? What do you mean I need a rebrand? You know what that means? I know what that means? I do? No, I don't think I do. I'll be honest, I don't think I do. What do you mean I need a rebrand? Are you gonna call me crippled wheeled or something? I've already been called in. Don't worry. Dude, I can't believe my friends, you know? They've been so mean to me since I've broken my leg. So mean to me. Especially this guy named Jack, or AKA Super Striker. He's been so mean. I'm just a poor crippled. I'm just a poor cripple trying to get his way through the world, and he's just not nice to me. Calling me all these names. Dude, I went to his birthday party. I went. It's, it's time you change your profile picture again. Oh no. Maybe put wrinkles on it since I'm 18. What the flip? Oh, hi, Jack. And starting soon screen. Oh shit. Hey yo. I mean, hey. I won't say no. Also, I shouldn't take my hands off while driving. That was my bad. Okay, I'm not a dangerous driver. See, this is so when I record Wheelhouse episodes, I don't like play the game and talk at the same time because I actually don't want to crash and I want to focus on what I'm doing. Because it's hard to sometimes do both. Because I am literally autopiloting right now. I mean, all I have to do is go forward, so that's not that big of a deal at the moment. But yeah. So whenever I stream these games, don't be surprised when I crash a lot. But I'm actually good at the game. I'm just not focusing on it. I'm more focusing on what I'm saying. But yeah. So in terms of streams, I definitely gotta figure out what you guys want to kind of see, because I think a weekly stream schedule is very plausible. I know this week, Friday, we had a very scary stream. You can blame Jack, aka Super Striker, also Tico apparently, but it was his idea, so mainly blame him. We are doing a Fortnite stream Friday, and it will be fun because I actually have been playing it in my pastime, but I don't necessarily believe in wanting to be a part of the content community because I feel like it's not necessarily the community I want. But I was paid $20 to do it, so hey man, okay, don't blame me. It is gonna be fun. I am actually gonna have fun time with it, but it definitely will be a one-time thing. So yeah, that's fun. That's on the way. I'm kind of just vibing recently. I've been watching a lot of movies recently. That's what I've been doing. Please don't stream late. I'm needing my sleep. I'm not streaming that late. I think I'll probably go for another 30 minutes here. I'll chill for another 30 minutes here because I do got in fact work on the video. So you could say that I am procrastinating by doing this stream, but not also. Please don't stream when we don't have electricity. I don't know when we don't have electricity. Do you have do you turn off your well, I'm assuming there's other reasons. I'll try not to. I'll use my brain. But you know, I've been watching a lot of movies recently, and I saw the new Furiosa that just came out, the Mad Max movie, and dude, that was so good. Oh my god. I definitely let's say the next New Bloom season is like a Wasteland thing, I would totally adapt a Mad Max bit. I would 100% try to adapt the Mad Max bits, and I will convince Matt and Sparrow at Cars just so I could do a Mad Max bit. Or I don't like, if I knew the movie's gonna be that good, I would have prepared a video for it to do something alongside it, but like in Minecraft or like in another game because I've rebranded. But you know, I'm figuring that out. So I don't know. Mad Max was really good. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend the movie. I'd watch Fury Road first, Mad Max Fury Road, and then watch Furiosa. But really good action movie. I also recently went with Christopher, I went to Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios. Did I just hit something? I don't know. I don't care. I'm a trucker. Where's my horn? Quiet ass horn. I went to Universal Studios and I went to Super Nintendo World with Christopher, and that was pretty fun. It's pretty much, if you don't know about it, here at Universal Studios in Hollywood, they have this Mario themed land, which has one Mario ride, Mario Kart, a Mario Kart ride, which is it's pretty cool, and it's a little funky because it uses like AR technology. So like you wear these like glasses or like these visors. It's visors, and it kind of like shows like the character is driving, but you also see your surroundings, and you can like shoot shells to hit enemies. It was cool. I got a freaking band. And a cool jacket I'll wear one stream. That has like OG old school Mario shit on like the sleeve, and like it's a Super Nintendo world, and like pixels, and has like the old Mario with the 1-up. It's cool. It's a cool shirt. I glad I was able to do that before I broke my leg. I'm gonna be honest. That would have sucked if I broke my leg. I want to go to the theme park though and experience having a broken leg. I think it would be hilarious. But definitely, like, I wanted to do some vlogging this summer, meaning like including some real life vlog segments within videos that relate to it in some way. I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna do that, because I had to like cut some corners on this next video just for the sake that I broke my leg and I can't really set up stuff in my room because it's so small and I have a risk of running into shit. So that sucks. But like for the video after this next one, we had an idea to do some real life segment in it. You'll have to see. I'm not gonna necessarily spoil it, and we could potentially, I mean, we would vlog it. We either do it to vlog or not do it at all, most likely. So we'll kind of see. I mean, if you guys are very interested in real life content, I think that's very important within the new brand. Let's go of the crimpy content where I do fun and cool stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have a fun time with that. It is time to go sleep here. There's a sleep station. I really need to get like a steering wheel or pedal thing for this game. I think it would be so fun. Let's fill up with gas while we're here. The other thing that's really strange about this game is, like, in Europe, there's a lot of like countries that change the way you're driving on the road. Like in France, you're driving on the right side of the road, but you go over to the UK, you're driving on the left side of the road. So you can kind of get confused, and you learn the hard way of which way you're supposed to be driving, because you'll run into traffic. Let me sleep here. The McCrimpy is real, not the McCrimpy. The McCrimpy is scary. Oh, it's night. Why am I'm getting like these emails like your 7-day forecast. Where are my headlights? What is this radio? How the fuck do I turn off the radio? Radio. Off. Off. Off? How do I turn off the radio? Hold on. Why the fuck? What the fuck? See, this is why I blame Euro Truck Simulator. Where's audio? Audio. Where is radio? Radio volume. Turn this down. Unbelievable. You watched! I turn it down! Did it not save? Do I have to click apply? No, it's off! What is... CD radio? Why there's so many radio volumes? Turn this all down. Turn this all off. Thank you. Oh my god. I'm surprised I didn't get pulled over for headlights. I forgot what I was saying even. That radio shit just annoyed me. Or not annoyed me, distracted me. Also, I got something fun today, right before I stream. I actually got an SD card for my Switch. My Switch has, like, it had, like, no storage on it. I mean, it came with whatever, and I don't have an SD card for it. So, I am planning to do some, Nintendo Switch streams this summer. I think that would be quite fun. We have some Mario Kart. We can do another Mario Party stream. Mario Party is very fun. I don't have too many games on my Switch. I need to invest more in Switch games. What else do I have? I have... In terms of streaming games, I don't have much. I am actually going to make some videos. Animal Crossing is most likely going to make an appearance on a video in these next few videos. I'm not going to say which video. But Animal Crossing will probably make an appearance, so there's that. Pretty much you'll be seeing more Switch stuff. And that's going to be fun. So I had to get an SD card so I could actually download stuff to my Switch to do some of this stuff. Also, why is the speed limit 37 miles per hour? This is so slow. I mean, I know it's dark. Are we? Where are we? Oh, we're in Germany now. We're in Germany. Okay. We have crossed over to Germany. I miss American Truck Simulator. I missed it where you can go fucking, like, in these foresters parts in American Truck Simulator, you go fucking 80 miles per hour. You hit that shit. Now we're going 35. I love America. But yeah, it has definitely been an interesting summer. It's not kind of how I expected it to go, but also I think it will work in my favor in terms of YouTube. I did hit 1K subscribers recently. I think I went down from 2, which is kind of funny. I do mention hitting 1K subscribers in the next video, so you know, if we could get that back up, that would be very nice. I'll have to convince some people. I'm gonna go to a public place and they'll see that I'm like injured. I'm like, please, sir, please. I have nothing else. Just subscribe to my channel. This is all I got. This is the only thing that makes me happy. You know, I think that strat would work. Personally, I believe that would do wonders. We're sorry? What? Oh, for the speed limit? Well, you don't live in Germany. It's different in every country. But it is slow. But also, I don't know if we probably get more car accidents. I don't know why. I mean, here's the thing, in Europe, the roads are a lot smaller than, obviously, US. So I don't know if either the Europe or US has more car accidents. I might need to look that up. Because I think, yes, US roads are bigger, but also we go faster. I don't know. What? What the heck? No. Damn. Well, it was a good run, guys. 20? I mean 19. I'm going 20. No running for my 1K celebration? Dude, can I jump up and joy? Okay, actually, why is it this? Okay. I mean, it might be the truck speed limit. Oh, I just went back up. Because technically there are separate speed limits for trucks versus like normal civilian cars. But still, holy guac. Nah, I think my leg, I might need to get physical therapy on the leg. Depending on how much weight I put on it and actually try to walk with it. I think if I try to, after like a week or two, if I try to like walk on it and like do stuff and actually build up the strength again, I should mostly get out of this cast fine and almost back to normal. But the likelihood of that is slim. So I might need physical therapy and I might have a skinny ass leg for a little bit, but you know, I'll build up the muscles. Can you not read? No for running. Wait, hold on. No for running your. Oh, I cannot read. I am driving. I am driving. I am driving. You look at, I have glasses. I can't read well even with my glasses. I'm a pretty, also I'm just bad at English. I have a lot of excuses up my sleeve. Don't worry. I'm also crippled and that makes me so I can't read as well because I'm worrying about the pain. Actually, the pain has not really been that bad. I've been pretty smart with it. And I had some pain medicine, some ibuprofen that I took definitely around the beginning. But I've been taking a lot less where I haven't really had any in the past few days. So I'm kind of good. I'm not really taking any other medication besides that. Like, I'm not prescribed anything. I just take that if I feel pain or ice for that. Yeah. I am pretty excited to see how the summer goes. I'm also excited to see how senior year of school goes. I am definitely interested to see how I'm going to balance that. And it's also senior year of high school. In terms of after high school, that is actually something I'm still figuring it out. I did the short film on the film release on this channel in either this week or next week. It is actually technically about that. I didn't. It's not necessarily about me like Rewind is, but it does, I think, take some parts. And I think it's just mostly about kind of what I analyze in a lot of people around my age who are kind of like graduating high school. It's like, hey, yeah, we like there's some people who just don't know at all what they're doing as soon as they get out, and there's some people who are like, okay, well, I'm going to this college or I'm going straight into this career, and I know the exact college I'm going to, and I'm applying right now. For me, I am definitely in a weirder place because, one, in high school, I have not taken. I've taken enough classes to graduate, like the correct classes to graduate. Can you wish us a good luck in your upcoming exam? Yeah, good luck. You got this. Like, don't stress about it. It will you just have to go in confidently. Let me see how we become full-time Crimpy fans after graduation. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so like I've taken classes, like the right classes to actually graduate, but I have not taken the right classes to be able to really get into pretty much most, if not all, colleges in the U.S. I can obviously, I think, do community college. I'm not exactly sure about that, but I think it was definitely like freshman year that made me realize like, yeah, I can be successful at school if I really put my all into it. But for me, putting my everything into it just doesn't seem worth it to me. And also YouTube. For me, I was very much into YouTube. So I was like, at some point, like, I don't know, like I'd rather be happy about the classes I'm taking and actually care about the classes that I'm taking and just overall be in a better mood and not like have like just extra stress and take these like hard classes I need for colleges and just kind of like you know, worry about YouTube stuff and worry about other stuff and just kind of like have fun with being a teenager. And also I think at some point at least my mom really dug this into me, but she doesn't believe in college. Not saying that I don't believe in college. I think college is we're skipping this. College is definitely important. Legs, fuck you guys. I have a broken leg. Hold on. Let me do this because this is gonna distract me. We are gonna go. Oh, we're going to the UK? Fucking let's go. Okay, I'll take that. Actually, I need to sleep first, don't I? No, I already slept. I can go. I can do that. We're doing that. I'll take that up. I'll take this job. Yeah, we'll go to the UK. Is it just... It's literally the same exact thing. I just need to back up perfectly. Oh, shit. I'm not connected to that trailer anymore. Fuck. Forgot about that. Haha, I dropped that trailer off. But yeah, anyways. I think I definitely, like, almost fully decided it. Either... It's probably sophomore year that I'm like, college isn't for me. I think I tried sophomore year. See, what I struggled with most was, like, Spanish classes or, like, doing some, like, science classes that I just don't really care about. Spanish, I definitely struggle in. I can't speak Spanish. I can't speak English. Why would I be able to speak Spanish? It didn't feel like for me, and it felt like, I don't know. It didn't feel right, and like thinking more about college, like I think there are a lot of other options. I don't think college is the only option. I think college, I don't know if I would even say college is the safe option. I think it is very solid in terms of it will increase your chances of getting a job. I don't think you need college to get a job, even like a well-paying job, but like it will put you above other people, and it will start you off a lot better, but also it'll start you off in debt most likely unless you are rich. So it didn't feel right to me, kind of doing some of that stuff. Yeah, I'll probably talk about this more even in detail in another Wheelhouse, because I think wanting to have some talk like this after I graduated high school, but it is very weird where like I know I'm probably not gonna do college. I think my family wants me. They want me to do something after school, after high school. Like I'm not, which is fair enough. Like I'm not necessarily like sitting here and doing nothing. Oh yeah, do you guys get college for free? Fuck man. Yeah, we have to pay. Even community college. Never mind. I'm not experienced enough to even say this. I see. Here's the thing. I don't fully know everything about college, but I understand what college is. See, here's actually another thing about college. I know I'm not going to necessarily learn something. Because if I went to college, I'm going to like a film school. I think that's pretty obvious. And I think, yes, I can learn a few things here or there. I think it's mostly I learn more about working in a group. But even then, I do that with my friends. So, I don't know. I don't think I learn much. But I don't think that's the necessarily purpose of me going to college. I think the purpose would be like, hey, look, I went to a film school. Okay, but what job am I going to apply to? You know, I'm not necessarily wanting to go into Hollywood. I'm not wanting to go into, you know, businesses that need some type of, you know, film guy who knows how to edit or create videos for, like, either social media. I'm very much a YouTube guy. And, like, my plan is, like, if this channel doesn't work out, I'm going to work for another YouTuber. And I'm going to climb that ladder of, like, just being passed up through YouTubers. Because everyone wants to be a YouTuber. Everyone wants to be a YouTuber because you can do so much with it. And because everyone needs to be a YouTuber, everyone needs to be an editor or learn how to be an editor. So I think there are definitely spaces for editors in the world, especially in the world of YouTube. So I don't know. It definitely is weird. My parents will think like, oh, maybe an internship, maybe oh, what am I thinking of? Oh, there's another type of school. Hold up. This is going to kill me if I don't think of it right now. Types of schools after a trade school. Trade school, right? Am I thinking of a trade school? Yeah, a trade school. Pretty much trade schools are it pretty much just teaches you how to be good at a specific thing. I don't know exactly everything about trade school. I don't believe you have to take other classes like colleges, because in college, yes, you have your major, but also you have to take math and history and yada yada. There's other classes you need to take, even though it doesn't apply to your major at all. You still have to take them. And also, that's another like just turn off point for me. Like that's stupid. Like, yes, I'm all about let's learn new stuff. Literally, I think that's a lot about my channel's about. I'm gonna learn something new for this specific video. Because why not? Let's grow my skill. Let's do more cool stuff. I want to do this. I'll figure out how to do it. You know, I'm good with learning, but I don't know. For me, it's not for me. So I don't know. Like after high school is gonna be very interesting to see how it goes. That's why I'm like kind of hoping, and I really want to work hard this summer to create something with my YouTube that by the time I'm out of high school, it would be almost fine if I did this YouTube full-time or like part-time with just a small job as like I just grow it a little bit more. Obviously, I am nowhere near that point, so that's technically kind of unrealistic, but you know, a man can hope. Just go to a Ukrainian college, they're cooler. Maybe. I definitely thought about it at some point about going to a college outside of the country, but I think there's too much I'd have to worry about, and I think I'd have to completely drop YouTube just to make sure I can live. So I don't know. I don't necessarily know. I'm at an interesting place. And I definitely like, oh fuck, okay, I gotta get like YouTube. And I think it's definitely something I've thought a lot more about, especially since I am turning 18. And once you are 18, not speaking from experience, but I do believe you gain a lot more responsibilities and a lot more, you know, stuff. So I definitely, you know, I think it'll be interesting to see where I'm able to take all this stuff and see kind of where I will be able to go with this, because obviously dream job right here, if I'm able to make it happen. I know it's not necessarily an easy job, but that's not why I'm in. Like, I think if you're trying to do YouTube because like, oh, easy way to make money, I can play video games, well, and make money from that, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. It is not that easy at all. YouTube, there are, I think, a lot more easier jobs. Like, I think if I did full-time college and, like, not worry about YouTube, I think college would be easier. In my opinion, I think college would be easier. Because, like, there are people who can tell you, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that. Like, there's some system and that someone's already figured it out and you know how to do it. Yes, there's that with YouTube, but people aren't necessarily sharing it. And there's a lot of misinformation of how to be successful on YouTube, and it's always changing. I need to go here, don't I? No one saw that, okay? Okay? I did not just kill that family, okay? We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. That is fair. I think it's definitely... Here's the thing. I don't think it's wrong to think... I don't think it's wrong that if you turn 18 you don't know what you're doing. I don't think that's wrong. Or 19 or whatever. I don't know necessarily the age you're supposed to figure it all out by. I mean, you kind of just go and do it, and you kind of just go and figure it out. But I think it feels like, you know, something definitely changes once you're out of high school. You know, you can't just like... Because high school, like, at some point it's easy. Like, it's just like, okay, well, I'm dedicated to just going to the school. I just go to the school, whatever, and then anytime I'm not in school, I can do whatever I want. Doesn't matter. I can get a job, but also I can't. I don't need a job because I'm just in high school, whatever. But once you're out, it is very different. You know, it is like, okay, well, cool. You're here now. What are you gonna do? Because now you have all this free time throughout high school. Because I think for me, I am very different than a lot of other kids. In my grade or like in my same age, because I am trying to I'm trying to start a business, and it's definitely, I think I just need to research how to kind of balance while I can still work on this while doing other stuff. Well, I feel like a lot of other people in my grade are most likely like chasing a career. I think chasing like a typical career of like, I don't know, becoming a fireman, becoming a technician, or, you know, coding. Any of that, I think it's much more clear of what you need to do and what you need to succeed. You either, you know, go do some internships, or you start from the bottom of the ladder and you start climbing up, or you go to college. You know, there are many ways, but with like starting your own business, it's very much a more risky route and more difficult. You have free time in school? Well, okay, free high school. Sometimes, you know, if it's finals month, no, not really. Very minimal. I mean, I have time where my free time, pretty much for this year, my free time was relaxing, or kind of giving myself time to kind of reflect on life and what I need to do, and also working here and there on YouTube. Technically, the musical is still in production. I technically did not do nothing for this year. I did work on the musical, and it's still being worked on, but, you know. Yeah, I mean, I have free time in high school because I'm doing all the easy classes. I'm doing the bare bones of what classes I need to take so I can just graduate high school. Like, half of my classes this last year were electives, and going into this next year, I think 2 of my classes will be required classes, and the other 3 will be electives. So I am like, no, not too difficult classes, but also I like to be cool and awesome. And when taking classes, like, you know, classes that have to do with like creating videos or stuff like that, I like to go above and beyond because, you know, it's cool. It's like a new opportunity to do something that I necessarily wouldn't have I wouldn't have the chance to do on YouTube. So I think just doing that is cool and awesome and sweet, and I will really try to go all out. Like, you'll see in the short film, I think it could be 10 times better if I did on YouTube and I had a few months to work on it. By the time we worked on it, it's kind of crazy what me and Christopher were able to do with that short film. 3 are required, stupid. No, I have... Well, okay. This guy's stupid. Yes, first semester of high school next year, I am taking U.S. government and English. And then second semester, I'm taking economics and U.S. government. No, sorry, economics and English. So each semester, I'm only taking 2 required classes. There you go, Christopher. Unbelievable. Um, technically, the electives are needed too, because in my high school, you need. I'm not speaking for all high schools. I don't know how if it works the same everywhere, but you need to do a certain amount of electives to be able to graduate high school. So technically, all my classes are required, but most of them are electives, which are usually a lot more easier depending on what elective you choose. You can choose a really hard elective for some reason. I don't know why you would, unless you're like really interested in it or you're planning to do a job based off that elective. I don't think it's necessary. I don't. Not gonna lie, I don't think it's necessary. So yeah, high school's definitely gone fast for me. Definitely, I think sophomore year being like pretty much doing it online, it really made me feel like I skipped a year of high school. I think that online year was really interesting. I didn't even look back. I need to look back and see like how much YouTube stuff I was able to do during online school versus like not. I mean, we've seen when I'm in real life school and I have to take half a year off, which sucks. I don't really think senior year is gonna be like that just because I think I have more freedom. So that's gonna be nice. And I'm not planning to get a job. I don't like working over school years just because it gives me like so much less time on YouTube, and it also just I feel like it'll overwork me, so I don't necessarily worry about doing any of that stuff. But yeah, so after high school is going to be a very interesting change in terms of how I'm going to do stuff. I'd still definitely, like, I don't have a set plan of how exactly it's going to work. Like, my parents keep asking me, like, I don't know. Like, I don't think my parents, like, view how important YouTube is to me. Like, oh, well, this is just a space where he can do video stuff. This is not necessarily the future. Like, no, this is what I want to do. This is the future for me, is YouTube. And my parents definitely haven't fully realized that that's what I want. And have tried explaining to them. And they, like, are even asking, like, when I bring it up, I was like, oh, well, can you go to, like, some sort of school or do some sort of internship that'll, like, help you do better at this? I'm like, kinda. I mean, I think the only school you could really go to help with YouTube is like marketing or like kind of like, how to kind of necessarily advertise your own thing. Because my product are videos. So, there's definitely, I can see that probably some skills overlap there. I don't think it will 100% be relevant to YouTube. I think, to be honest, I think YouTube is just a position where you have to figure it out on the way. It's not, there's no YouTube school. I mean, there's probably going to be one day. I would not be surprised. Like, influencer school. How to be an influencer. That's going to be scary. I hope I'm dead by then. But I probably won't be. It's going to be when I'm an adult, and I'm going to look at it, I'm like, these kids. Back in my day, I had to do it myself. I had no schooling. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I think I definitely could see how college could be fun. I've just realized I'm not a school guy. I really don't enjoy the environment of school. I don't think I fit in well with the environments of school. I don't know. I think I definitely could make friends. I think it's very plausible. I don't know. Also, disclaimer, I am not recommending anyone to skip college. If anything, this talk I'm having should be a jump pad for you to look more into it and to talk to other people about it, about what you want to do. I believe that there are some careers that you just need to go to college. Like, especially like if you're gonna be a doctor, you have to. Like engineers, yeah, go to college, figure that out. Get a degree. You'll make your life so much easier if you just like. It really just depends on what you're doing. Yeah, Christopher, go to college, man. What the heck are you doing? Still in high school, nerd. Go to college. I think school's bad for your health overall. I don't think school. I mean, I think it can improve your social life, which is, I think, very necessary. But besides that, school is bad for your health. But okay, actually, hold on. School teaches you gets you ready for life in terms of what will be expected of you and stress you'll have to deal with. So if we do think of it that way, school is not the worst thing ever. It's just getting you ready to kind of how to expect in life, which also sucks. Life is bad for your health. So if life's bad for your health, then, it's weird. Because I do truly think that, like, yeah, it sucks, but like it is also helpful. I somewhat think education is cringe. I don't know how I'd fix it though. You know, I think I don't think it's fully being done the right way, but also I don't know. I don't have an idea of how it would be better. Did school improve your social life? It did. Well, yeah, no, it did. It did. It did. I think once I got into classes where I was like, here's the thing. I think a lot of my social life of school is like, because this last school year I took a lot of video classes. Specifically, this one called TV broadcasting, where pretty much I would do the school news. And most young people who go into video stuff, I think they'll know how to use a camera, how to do camera angles. They don't know how to edit. Editing seems to be the hardest part of video creation, at least for when you are younger. And I know how to video edit to a certain extent, and I've learned to be kind of quick at it. So a lot of people have looked up to me in my classes, and that's how I've kind of made friends. It's like, oh shit, you know how to do this stuff. It's like, okay, well here, let's be friends. I want to get a good grade. So let's work together. Let's work together. So I've definitely had that. I'm not necessarily like bragging. I was like, oh yeah, I'm so good, dude. I just like I know how to do stuff, and I'm able. Like I've teach like people. Like I did a digital photography class, and I'm like, I feel like I don't know how to use Photoshop, but I was teaching everyone in that class how to use Photoshop. Or at least the people around me. I was known as like, oh, he knows, he's the Photoshop guy. He knows how to use this shit. I'm like, okay, yeah, I mean, I do to like a certain amount, but not really, So using you, some of them were, some of them were not. I don't know. It was a really weird territory. Like I would have like, well, can you help me with my homework? College homework, go to Sparrow. Sparrow graduated college. Listen, man. I don't know if I'm there. If you have something video related, sure, I'll help with that. But video or Photoshop related, apparently that's the two things I know. Anything with editing, I'm your guy. Anything else? Yeah. I'm actually good at math. Math is one thing I'm pretty good at. Yeah, I just need to like know it. If I don't know the math, obviously I can't help you. But yeah, it's definitely it was a very interesting school year, and I'm gonna be in more classes where I will still be that prominent figure senior year. So it is gonna be interesting, but I have made a lot of friends just based off my skills. Well, I made a lot of school friends I don't necessarily talk to outside of school, so maybe they were using me. I don't know. That's yeah, like, yeah, junior year was scary for me, I'm not gonna lie. This senior is gonna be scary because I'm gonna try to actually go to dances. Fun fact, I've never been to like any high school dance or like pep rally or like game or most school events, if any. So I am gonna try to do that senior year just to say I did it and I saw it and I'm good. I think, I mean, like, if you're there, like, just might as well just like experience it. It's whatever, Or I could be the cool guy, like, prom. I was too cool for that. I was editing. I was working on my own stuff. I don't need that. I don't need that. See, I could be like that. I could be cool. Maybe I'll be cool. I want to be cool. But yeah, I didn't mean for this stream to turn into a life stream and what the future looks like for my life, but here we are. Also, my leg is still broken. I'll loop it around. Hopefully my leg isn't broken for my entire life. Oh my gosh, Super Striker. I love that guy when he's nice to me. I know he's gonna like call at me like at the stream, and he's gonna be like, "Okay, what the heck, man? What the heck?" That's my Jack impression. What the heck, man? Okay, that was unnecessary, man. What the heck? What the heck? Just fuck you, man. Fuck you. I'm out of here, man. Fuck you. That's what Jack sounds like. You know, man, I'm out of here. I'm out of here, man. I'm done with this. No, I'm going away. And then he'll call me mean names that I can't see on stream. I'll get canceled. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Well, I don't know for legal reasons, but it's a joke. That's what it sounds like for real. Jack actually is a big part of these next few content stops. So if you don't know Jack yet, you will get used to him. He won't be a big part of this next video, but the video after, he'll have a pretty prominent part as long as we're still friends after the stream. And he will also be on the stream Friday. I think on the stream Friday, I'll have Jack and Christopher join me. I don't know if I'm going to have anyone else join me. Probably not. Probably not. It's most likely just going to be a me, Jack, and Christopher stream. So if you don't know them, you'll get to know them a lot more there. We'll have goofy fun time on a goofy ass game that may or may not manipulate a lot of people by getting their favorite IPs and trying to sell them extremely expensive skins. But also, Fortnite wasn't the first to do it, so I don't know how much you can blame Fortnite. What country? I'm still in Germany. I can't escape Germany. What is that flag? Is that the German flag? Okay, the black looks like blue. We're either leaving okay, well that's the United Nations flag. I think we're still in Germany. I think we're not leaving Germany. Are we leaving Germany? Is there like a sign that says you are now leaving Germany? Goodbye. Oh, I cannot be in that lane. Also, these roads are small. Holy guac. Like a one-lane road? That's actually crazy. Anyways, we are wrapping up here soon, because I don't want to be on here for too long, because I gotta work on video stuff. So any last questions or any last things you want me to talk about, send them in the chat now. So we'll be chilling. I'll talk more about future school stuff, fun stuff. It probably a recorded Wheelhouse sometime in the future. Since I've talked about it recently, probably not soon. I did record some at least Trick Simulator footage to like be in the background to use podcast. But I'm not exactly sure what is going to be the next Wheelhouse podcast topic. I've been thinking about what I kind of want to say to the world, thinking about what needs to be said. I am debating making a podcast about the AI stuff, especially since Apple just decided that they're just building ChatGPT into phones, and they're using generative images and like text messages, and like making AI emojis, which I'm sorry, but just completely removes like artists from working on emojis for Apple. You know, that just replaced a job there, which I'm not necessarily happy about. I'm fine, I think, with the ChatGPT Siri stuff, and I mean the images, they'll just always suck, but they're not replacing anything at the moment, kind of. So whatever. But also, it sucks. It's pretty much, I would talk about AI sucks, so maybe that'd be a topic. Are you continuing your birthday stream tradition this year? I am. Oh yeah, it's my 18th. Ooh. I think depending on what I'm doing for my 18th birthday, it probably won't be the day of. I mean, it might be. I don't know. It just depends on when. Yes, I will. I'll do it around there. I don't know if I'm doing the exact date or even the exact week, but most likely yes. No, AI. I am strongly against AI. I don't know where the limit is, but right now I think it's just bad and it needs to be like locked down immediately. Because I don't like, to some extent, I think, yeah, for certain users it's fine. Like, for example, for rotoscoping, for like cutting out, pretty much rotoscoping, in terms of editing, it's when you cut out a subject. You can use AI to kind of help track that, and I think that's pretty fine. It's kind of like a tool that still someone in charge needs to use, like an editor. So it's not replacing an editor's job, it's just making their job faster, which I think I don't see any issues with that. But when they start replacing jobs and also start stealing other people's art to make AI art, that's when it fucking sucks. And when it's like replacing artists and replacing just jobs. I mean, I think some jobs are going to be replaced no matter what. The robots are coming. They're going to steal all our jobs. But also, AI should be not touching, like, creative art stuff. Like, anything to do with art, whether it be music, video editing, like, actually painting or drawing, or, like, any of that. Just anything like that, AI should not be involved. Sorry to say it. Not trying to be controversial here, but AI should not be involved in art. I mean, to some extent, as used as to help with tools, or like I said, to make the process of creating that art faster while still having the main artist be fully in control. Yeah, that's fine. But AI should not be making the art. It's, that just sucks. It's like, that art is meaningless to me. That art means nothing. It just completely lost all meaning. So that's my brief thoughts about AI. I think, like, I don't know, dude, freaking Joe Biden needs to wake up and do something about it. That's all I'm saying. Dude, it is actually funny, the Twitter shit I keep seeing about Joe Biden. Like, him, like, oh my god, our president. I'm getting political. But I think we all can agree he's a little bit goofy. He's a little bit, he lost his marbles a little bit. He can't, I've seen, like, videos where he literally looks like he is dead, or he's worse at talking than me. Like, at least I can make sentences. But anyways, I'm gonna end the stream because I am getting political. So let me move over here. Also, Euro Truck Simulator, maybe I'll grant it out, and maybe I'll actually, like, show it, use it as background stuff, if I can get, like, longer drives. I mean, it's not the biggest issue ever. Let me save this. Actually, yeah, save game, and then quit this shit. Quit. Okay. But anyways, that's my life. It is, definitely not how my summer's been expected. I think to other people, their summer would suck. For me, I'm kind of cruising. I'm good being inside, especially, like, working on my YouTube stuff. Like, I actually get genuinely frustrated when I am just physically unable to do my YouTube stuff. When I don't have an opportunity to work on my YouTube stuff, I am just frustrated. Because, like, fuck, man, I need to work on this. I don't, like... Give me the time, and then when I have the time, I'm like, oh fuck, I'll do it later. I'll procrastinate. I can wait. So yeah, I'll be working on that for these next few weeks and making sure I get myself to work on the grind. So that is all I have for the moment. I want to thank you all for joining the stream. I don't know what happened to my music. I've just been really quiet all stream. Well, there's the Minecraft music. I want to thank you all for joining the stream. I will be streaming on my main channel this Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you don't know the conversion, I do join my Discord server. You can look at the Discord event, and it says the time in your time zone. So I love Discord for that. That Discord is very nice for that. I'm glad. It's actually a really nice feature. And also, I do weird shit with text where it actually, like, tells you the time in your time zone. So... anyways, look at Discord for that. I will, yes, streaming Fortnite. Deal with it. It's Fortnite. Please don't come to the stream and complain. Let me see that right now. Yes, it's Fortnite. Yes, I'm not fully happy with it either, but I'm gonna make it fun. I'm gonna make it a good time, and it's not gonna be it really is not gonna be a bad stream. We're gonna have a lot of fun with it, and you guys will enjoy it even if you don't enjoy Fortnite or you don't believe in what the game is. I will not forget to rest. I actually might rest a little bit after this stream because I have been sitting at my desk here for a while. Maybe I'll rest for an hour and then get back on the YouTube grind. Hopefully I don't break something right after this stream. Maybe hopefully I don't fuck on my other foot and then I just... Dude, if I break my other foot if both my feet are broken, I am screwed. I am actually I'm stuck in a wheelchair. And my house has stairs. Like upstairs it's all like bedrooms and downstairs is everything else. And that would suck. I don't want to break both my feet. So, if I get even in a little bit of an injury after the stream, I'm quitting streaming. It's a sign. It's a sign. It is clearly a sign. I'm not risking that shit. Anyways, thank you for joining this stream. I will be having more Wheelhouse stuff, exclusive content here on the Wheelhouse for the next 2 weeks. We have one more frame by frame and a short film, which is pretty cool and awesome, and you should check that out when it comes out. Anyways, thank you for joining, and I'll see you guys Friday. Peace.